So I am delivering this car that I just sold, and I would like to give a quick mini review about this 2000, mine is a 2009, but this would apply from any 2006 to 2011 Hyundai Accent. It's been a great little car for the time that I've had it. Unfortunately, I'm only averaging about 30 miles a gallon, and that's with me absolutely babying it everywhere I go and trying to maximize fuel efficiency, staying off the gas all the time, keeping the AC off as much as I can. Like, I would have expected a car this small and light to get on average about 34, 35. Anyways, I believe that Hyundai has a very good reliability record, and I believe that this car I'm driving will probably run to at least 300,000 miles. As you can see, we're only at 91,000. But the biggest thing that I've hated about this car is look at the rev limiter and the miles an hour that we're doing. We're doing 60 miles an hour, and we're almost halfway to red line. Now, I want to stress that this is only for the manual cars. The gear ratio is different. I have driven an automatic and it was not this bad. But the trade-off is, if you have an automatic Hyundai Accent, they are so gutless, like way, way bad. So obviously there's a trade-off with everything in life. This car is kind of peppy for being such a small engine. And that's because the gear ratios are so short. Like, you only go like 15, 20 miles an hour in first gear. So around town, you're having to shift a lot, crap like that. Sorry, this freeway is like blocking me off. So let me just kind of change some miles an hour here for you and show you just how bad it gets. So I just really feel bad for the engine in this car because it's having to rev so much higher than most cars. Most cars on the freeway, you should be able to cruise at like 2,000 RPMs. Some cars even lower than that. But I'm going to let these guys get a little space so I can speed up and show you.
Hazard reported ahead on I-15 south and a quarter mile. You're still on the fastest route.
And we've got navigation going. Okay, so we're going 60 miles an hour. It's 3,000 RPMs. Let's speed up. And you can just hear this motor working. Not sure how good you'll be able to hear it on the video, but look at that. We're going 70 miles an hour, and we're at 3,500 RPMs, over halfway to red line. And even at 70 miles an hour, I feel like the car is like, help me, you're revving me too high. And we've got cops up here, so I'm going to slow down a little bit. I'll speed up again. But I want to show you guys just how bad it gets when you get up to like 80, 85 miles an hour, where a lot of people will be driving. If you're thinking about buying one of these cars, you might want to opt for an automatic so you don't have to worry about this, because it is pretty dang... I just worry about the longevity of the engine because it's being revved so high for so long. If you were to drive this car on a long distance ride, I mean, damn, you gotta feel bad for that motor. Alright, let's speed up here. So we got 70, 3,500 RPMs. Hopefully this is not a cop up here. 75, and listen to that motor. We're almost at 4,000 RPMs, guys. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna speed up some more here in just a second. I'm in the construction zone, so Lord be with me. Can you guys hear that engine? I'm going to speed up to 80 here, guys. Might take a minute. Oh, kind of bumpy. Alright, so we're at 80 miles an hour, 4,000 RPMs. This motor is ripping. That is so high to hold those RPMs. So high. I'm afraid there's going to be a cop up here somewhere. So that's just my biggest gripe with this car. Otherwise, yeah, it's a little rinky-dink car. I'm going to speed up here again. Just listen to this engine, guys. Let's see how fast we can go. That's floored, obviously. 90. So if you like to cruise at 90, this is how your motor's gonna sound. Like it's about to blow up. That's almost getting close to red line. I mean, that's 4,500 RPMs. The red line's at 65. So I'm gonna slow it down. I feel bad for this motor, and I'm about to drop this car off. I just sold it. I really didn't ever feel comfortable driving much over like 70, like right here, like 3,500 RPMs. That's pretty high on the revs. And I really feel like this is a big reason why this particular car doesn't get, you know, average 35 to 38 miles a gallon. It's such a small, light car that it should get better gas mileage than this. And I'd be willing to bet the automatic would be much lower on the revs than this car at the same speed for sure. I know it would. There's one thing you could do. You could put a little bit bigger tires on the car, but then your speedometer would be a little bit off. But I think it would be worth it if you're going to keep the car for a long time and you don't want to over rev the motor. Just put like one size taller tire. I did check, and these are the proper tires that the car calls for, so I didn't luck out there. But yeah, otherwise I think it's an awesome little car for the money. I definitely think these cars will last a really long time if you keep up on maintenance, timing belt, etc. And yeah, I'm a little sad to see this little puppy go, but I made some decent money on it, and I got to drive it for 4 or 5 months. So I'm ready to move on, and I'll find a little bit nicer car. I'll upgrade from the money that I made off of this car. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about this car, if you should buy one, I would probably opt for the automatic. And that's where I'm going to end the video. All right, guys, thanks for watching.